Yo, my name is Nishant Mishra, and I'm a faculty neurologist at a university in the United States. And today I'm going to talk about from Sanskrit narrative to scientific hypothesis. And I'll use Bheeshma Pitama, Bheeshma, a very important character in Mahabharata, as a longitudinal case study in neuroscience, medicine, and medical humanities. Everything that I'm expressing in this talk is my own personal opinion. And please forgive me if I commit any error. Please do reach out to me to teach me about any error that I may be committing, either scientifically or from the religious, spiritual standpoint, because that is not my intention. My intention is just to generate some knowledge and also encourage particularly the Sanskrit colleagues, the Sanskritologists, Sanskrit Vidwans, to participate in interdisciplinary science and work with us together so that we can move the field forward and, more importantly, generate some useful knowledge for the future generation. So in short, human societies preserved detailed observations of learning, identity, suffering, aging, wisdom, and death through narrative long before these phenomena became objects of experimental science. Classical Sanskrit literature remains underrepresented in medical humanities and neuroscience, while attempts to connect ancient texts with modern science often alternate between dismissal and anachronistic claims of scientific anticipation. This work proposes a reproducible method for using classical narrative to generate scientifically meaningful questions while preserving philological and historical discipline. Bhishma, whose life in Mahabharata extends from the education and succession through public renunciation, leadership, catastrophic injury, teaching, and death, is examined as a longitudinal literary case. The analytical sequence proceeds from primary Sanskrit text to philology, historical context, neutral behavioral observation, contemporary scientific comparison, and testable hypothesis. Three developmental phases organize the analysis. Formation raises questions concerning expertise, mentorship, oral learning, professional identity, and cognitive reserve. Commitment examines how a public vow becomes an organizing identity, supporting persistence while potentially constraining adaptive flexibility. Fulfillment explores personhood after catastrophic injury, pain and meaning, treatment preference, successful aging, sacred recitation, generativity, and end-of-life completion. 5 Sanskrit passages from the arrow-bed sequence are integrated with transliteration, literal and scholarly translation, and explicit verification status. Education and vow passages remain paraphrased pending some audit, which I have done using the Gita Press textbook. This work argues that classical Sanskrit narrative is neither biomedical evidence nor a substitute for experiment. Its scholarly value lies in preserving complex observations that may expand the range of questions modern science and medicine are prepared to ask. And that's the goal.